Ken, defeat obviously against the best team in the competition, but it does seem that Wakefield are improving week in, week out now.
It's an attitude thing. They've been training for the last, we've got 2 games to go, so the season's just about over, but it's just attitude, and the attitude's, it's not so much I'm bringing to the team, it's something that they've got to believe in themselves, and winning's a habit, as you know.
Lots of defence you had to do in that game, but they never stopped. They never stopped tackling until the final minute.
That's what it comes down to, attitude again. Like I said, it was just good to see that coming out in them when all it is like they've got the techniques, they've been shown the techniques, and they've got the patterns and all that. It's just down to wanting and having the commitment. It's good. I was stoked with the second half. It was brilliant.
It's obviously a difficult situation because you come into a side and Wakefield at the start of the season, everyone expected them to be at the bottom. Won a game early on against York, but there's a definite gap between the top and the bottom teams in this division. It must be difficult. Sometimes everyone looks at wins and losses, but it's the performances on the field that matter the most.
Yeah, well, that's in all rugby league, isn't it? You got the top half and the bottom half. The talent is spread between the top 3, 4 maybe, and the bottom, please yourself, you're stuck with the rest. But it's not a case of that. It's just the girls aren't. It's putting it into the right context. Like Wakefield, yeah, they're not the Super League B and N and all of it, and you got your Wiggins, your Saints, and your Leeds, but which throw the money around. And it's just to happen that we're stuck where we are, but it'll come around, and it's just a matter of them believing in themselves. I think, yeah, they're getting there. Just giving them confidence. That's all I'm doing.
Lots of young players as well. It's good to see those coming through, and obviously there's a couple of experienced players in there, but lots of players getting a chance here at Wakefield.
Well, I think there's about 5 or 6. They're only 16-year-old. Like, they're playing women, grown women. Half of that Cass side have played for Great Britain or England or whatever you want to call them over here these days, but they went well. I was really happy with that second half. It was brilliant. 4 sets in a row, and they kept them out. So, considering the last couple of weeks we've been letting teams run away with it in the second half, this half I thought it was magic. It was a great improvement.
Let's say the rest of a couple of their star players, but they're still internationals all over the field. To go from 100-0 here in the Challenge Cup to actually scoring a try at least at the end, and only conceding 36 points, that's not a bad result against a team that's unbeaten this year.
That's the least amount of points we've conceded since I've only taken over. This is my 3rd game, but they've been getting putting 50 past us in the last couple of games. In the second half, they just haven't switched on, but they were committed, and it's believing in themselves, and it was good. I was really happy with that. It's an attitude, like I keep saying, it's an attitude thing, and it just showed today in that second half. They really dug deep, and I think we won the punch-up too, didn't we?
And the same challenge again next week against Leeds to Challenge Cup winners, and it's that same attitude I guess you're looking for.
Oh, spot on. But they'll go in believing in themselves now. They've got a bit of confidence, and fair enough, they didn't win, but they know they improved, and you see them. That they singing songs in there, and it was brilliant. It's really good, and it's encouraging to know that they do listen and they can perform, and they do the job.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.